All right, tell the kids what we're doing today.
We're out here fishing at Camp Crystal Lake. Hopefully we're gonna hook into a monster, but not wearing the hockey mask.
Little, got the punch rigs ready to go. A little hand-to-hand combat.
Yep.
All right, I got a short punching video from the beginning of August. We had a little oxbow here right off the Pearl River, and punching's hard, guys. If you new to that technique, you've never done it before, you'll spend a lot of time with no results. But that's just the way it goes, unless you really know that's the pattern, or you're somewhere where you know that you can get on a bunch of fish. We punched, two of us, we punched for about 2 hours, and we caught one fish. But one thing I would tell everybody, if punching's new to you, I punched for almost half a summer before I learned that you absolutely have to snell your flipping hook. And there's a bunch of videos out there on YouTube, guys that will, if you don't know how to tie the snell knot, look at some of those videos. It's an easy knot, but when you tie the snell knot and you set the hook, it flips the hook back towards the fish's mouth, so your hookup ratio will go up. I saw that on a Roland Martin video. I don't care what anybody says, Roland Martin's the OG. There's probably not too many guys, pros today, that are still going to be pumping out 2-3 YouTube videos a week in their late 80s. I highly doubt it. But anyway, Roland Martin, love him. We punched. There's a lot of road noise in the video. It's because the oxbow is literally the back of the lake where we're fishing, where the good vegetation is. It was really deep there. It's like that one line that we were punching. There's a huge mat that goes back, and it's almost 10 to 12 feet deep in some places, and it's one of the deepest parts of the lake. But the back part of the lake there runs right up against I-55. So there's quite a bit of road noise in the video. The other thing is the switch on the trolling motor, the foot controlled switch, burned out. And this has happened to me twice now. I'll at the end of the video, I'll show what to look for and how you can prevent this from happening on your trolling motor. But if one of those leads on the switch, the foot control switch, if it works its way loose, it will cause that switch to overheat and burn out. Now, the good news is those switches, it's a $479 trolling motor. I know that's not a lot compared to what some of them cost, but you can pick up that switch for I think I got a replacement switch for it for like 17 or 18 bucks on Amazon, which isn't bad, but you don't want to get stranded. This is a little 32-inch wide boat that I fish out of. It's got the decks on it, but there is no other motor. I mean, sometimes when we go out and I want to use electronics, we'll have a trolling motor in the front and in the back. But typically if I'm by myself or if I'm fishing a lake that I'm real familiar with, I'm not running electronics just because it's just one less thing I don't want to deal with. And the transducer for my electronics is on the tiller controlled trolling motor, which we don't always have. So you don't want to get stranded if that switch burns out. So I'll show you what to look for if you don't want those leads. If one of those leads works its way loose, it'll get hot and the switch will burn out. Anyway, let's get into it. And maybe we're not getting in there deep enough. I don't know. I don't even think I can get through. Got the skunk out.
Look how dark he is, man. And in those shadows.
The black and blue, huh? You were sitting down?
I actually casted it. I didn't flip it because I was too far away. I was in that little patch, and as soon as I brought it up to the top of the veggies, felt that ching ching. Oh! And I knew I didn't react